This is actually relatively cool to look at. I've never actually seen one of these in person. What's up, agents? Zero here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Pocket Edition Seed Showcase. Now, I actually did a Seed Showcase not too long ago. I actually had a lot of fun putting that together because, I don't know, I just kind of think that finding these kind of seeds, whether it's by myself or through the help of someone else, they're a lot of fun to look at. And this one I found on MCPDL a few days ago, and I thought it would be worth checking out. So let's go ahead and generate this seed. Now make sure I have a link down in the description to the webpage where I found this seed. I wish I could give credit to the person who found this. Unfortunately, they don't really have information available, so let's go ahead and paste this in. So it's 187626364. That's the seed that we're going to be using. So let's go ahead and generate this. So what this is supposed to be, this is an Ice Spikes Village seed. Now, the thing about this seed that I'm seeing off of the webpage, because I do have it up on my computer next to me, you don't actually spawn it like you did in the village. Minecraft's fine. You don't actually spawn in it like you did in the other seed that I did, because the other seed was a glitched village and you do in fact spawn there. This one you actually have to travel a little bit of a distance to get there, and I just realized I did not set myself to creative. That's going to make it a whole heck of a lot easier to show you guys where this village is. This is an Ice Spikes village. I know I said it was a village. I don't necessarily remember whether or not I said it was an Ice Spikes. I might have. Oh, and I did not want to do that. Let's go and turn to always day. And let's set this to creative. There we go. So all we have to do is cross this little river from where we spawn. And then somewhere to our right should be the Ice Spikes biome, which should be somewhere in this direction. I'm pretty sure that's what's said on the website. There it is. There is the Ice Spikes biome. This is actually relatively cool to look at. I've never actually seen one of these in person. So if we just continue going this way and let the chunks load, there's supposed to be like a small hill and a little bit of a river that we're going to need to cross in order to get to said village, and the chunks are not loading very well. Not quite sure why. So the village should be coming up here soon. It should be... Oh, here it is. Here's the village. Now, according to the website, there's really not much here other than just simply, well, I had a little bit of lag, other than just simply it being just like shelter. There's no, like, there's not a blacksmith here, and it's so cold here, there's so much snow that you really don't have too many crops growing. Because take a look down here. Take a look at how much of this is dirt versus actual cropland, farmland, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I guess I can't seem surprised. I have no idea how these crops are even able to stay growing because the water is frozen. But this is actually a relatively cool looking place. I mean, we've got ourselves a few snow rabbits. I don't think they're really called snow rabbits, but they're the right color for the biome. Now, this is just simply a normal village. There's really nothing too special as far as the webpage is concerned, but having this as close to spawn as it is actually relatively nice. I'm just kind of curious as to what's all in these houses, if anything. I mean, I did mention already there is not a blacksmith, but I'm kind of curious because even though I've been playing Minecraft Pocket Edition for a while, and I should technically know the contents of each and every house. I don't actually know. Ooh, we've got ourselves some crops. We got carrots, potatoes, wheat. I wish I had potatoes in my survival world, because I don't. I'm going to be so excited once I actually get potatoes in my survival world. Then again, potatoes aren't too exciting, and the only reason why it's going to be exciting for me is because I don't have any. I'm kind of going off on a tangent. I just kind of got a little bit distracted there. Sorry, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much... I was not expecting there to actually be a chest inside that house. I actually did not know. I'm not an expert on the way village houses are built. I mean, I've seen a number of different types of houses, but I'm not an expert. I mean, I know one particular building will have... I think is it one particular building or two that actually has bookshelves in it, and I don't necessarily know what building that is. I think it's a library, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably kind of a bit of a noob when it comes to saying that. Why noob? Why did I say noob? I just don't know things. So, just a nice little village. So I suppose if you really wanted a place to stay the first night or two, this would be relatively good to have. And are they trapped in this house? Are they actually trapped inside this house? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, they are. But yeah, this is basically all there is to this little village. And quite honestly, I was kind of looking at this village blind, because this is the first time I've generated this seed. I was just kind of curious as to what's going on. Okay, here's the house with all the bookshelves that I was mentioning. I think it's called a library. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so in order to get in here, break this, and now this guy that was trapped in here, he can now get out. I don't know whether or not he knew he could get out or not. Oh, from what I thought he was going to get out. Dude, you can get out of this place now. The door's open. Alright. And again, he's an NPC. He can't hear me. I don't know why I said that. Probably because I just kind of feel a little bit sympathetic. Maybe a little. I don't know. And here's the basic village. Well, the only reason why I decided to look down in here is because I know for a fact my survival world, the seed that I used has a stronghold. Oh, I've already been in there. It has a stronghold. Oh, I've been in here too. Has a stronghold. I keep repeating myself. Underneath the village well. Yeah, it looks like that's all there is to the other, or at least to the village itself. And then there's the rest of the ice spikes biome. Again, I've never actually seen one of these on my own. I mean, I've seen videos of people who have actually been to ice spikes biomes, but I've never actually been in one myself. So this is actually relatively cool for me to be in. I would love to see if I could find one in my survival world, but then again, I don't know how easy that would be. Yeah, for me personally, I think maybe it's supposed to be like, I don't know, a village that got frozen, a giant village that got frozen. I don't know. Oh, there's a nice cave right here. Well, I say nice, but I don't necessarily know what's in here. Then again, it is kind of dark. Doesn't look like there's anything in here, though. I mean, there's probably like some coal and iron. There always tends to be like coal and iron at the start of these kind of things. It looks like we got ourselves a couple more. So I suppose we have a little bit of interesting generation. Oh, there's actually some water. I kind of expect that to be frozen. Then again, it's in a cave, so I guess it's kind of somewhat protected from the cold environment. I don't know. Where's that village that I was at? I passed it up. I actually have no idea where it was. Well, I guess that's what I get for kind of flying from it. Oh, it's right here. But yeah, that's basically all there is to this seed. I honestly think this is a relatively interesting seed, to say the least. I mean, if you're kind of interested in seeing this kind of... Oh! Hold on, I got distracted here. This is interesting looking. I mean, the lampposts aren't interesting, but it's directly above a block of water. Then again, I don't think you can place fence posts on top of ice blocks. That just kind of caught me off guard. I didn't notice that earlier. Yeah, that's about it for this seed, and I really think this is kind of cool. I mean, I like the snowy biomes. I mean, I actually grew up in a place... I actually grew up in the Chicago area where we always got lots of heavy snowfall in the wintertime, and I enjoyed being in the snow, so this actually kind of feels good to me. Then again, we don't have too much snow down in Texas now where I live at this point, and we didn't actually have... Well, we do get snow, but everything closes down. Up in Chicago, they actually can deal with the snow. Down here, they can't. I'm kind of going off on a tangent here. Why am I doing that? I have no idea. But you know what? After seeing this, I think this is probably a good place to go ahead and end the video off. And I can see an odd snow pile off the roof of that house behind me. It's just kind of... Oh, it's actually on top of a full block. Okay, never mind. Some of the things that just kind of catch me off guard. I don't know. But yeah, that's actually going to have to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Well, more than make sure to hit that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching. And with that, I will see you guys later.